afternoon, South Africa. Welcome to Afternoon Express. I'm Bonnie Booley. It's Friday, and as usual, we love to bring you your favorite artists, and they're going to perform in the loft. Today, we have a very special guest. He's an Afro-pop musician. He's known for his signature dance called the Linga dance. We're also going to chat to him on the couch and see how he made it. Hey, I'm not rolling solo. It's Clem in the kitchen with me.
Awesome.
How are you?
I'm
so glad you're here keeping me company.
And I know you love
feeding me.
Exactly, and it's for you because I know you love lamb. So I'm cooking one of my most amazing lamb dishes. I go crazy, and I know it's the season's changing because everywhere I go, I smell smoke, I smell braais happening, and we're making lamb ribbetjies.
Give me five. I love it.
There we go. So how about we get started immediately?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Cool. So I'm using the Woolies free-range lamb ribbetjies, and I mean, anytime you can get free-range, it's the better option. It's the way to go.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is simply pop them.
And they're quite meaty.
They seriously are, because so often when you buy lamb ribbetjies, it's just like
fat.
bone and fat. Okay.
Fat, yeah.
So as you can see, there's a lot of fat. A lot of fat, yes, on the outside, but a lot of meat. So you're gonna be fed. You're gonna be fed.
Absolutely.
Cool. So into a greased pan that's oven safe. Just pop the ribbetjies on there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep it real simple. So I'm kind of playing on like traditional South African flavors. So I'm playing on like biltong, where there's a lot of coriander and cumin in there. So all I'm gonna do is take the ground coriander, ground cumin, and sprinkle it over the ribbetjies. And then a little bit of salt. And you'll notice I'm not gonna use any oil because we know there's a lot of fat on that already.
Does the spice come pre-packaged? Or did you mix it yourself?
You can mix it yourself. It's just ground coriander and ground cumin.
Wow.
Yeah, easy peasy.
I never thought to put that on my lamb ribbetjies.
Oh, it's so amazing. The second it hits the braai or it hits the heat, literally the neighbors come running. They kick your door down and they just invite themselves for dinner.
Can't wait.
It's literally cool. So this, like I said, no oil goes on yet because we've got that additional fat that's on there. So this goes just like this to the oven. I do it at either 180 degrees for about 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
You can whack it a little higher at 200, obviously depending on your coals as well, if you're going to do it on the braai. But monitor it. It likes to spit a bit and the flames come up. Just take it off, let it rest out. So, to the oven, and that's going to go. And then it comes back.
And what's accompanying it? And it comes out like
looking like this.
Wow.
So I'm going to take it a step further. These are good to go as is. But we're going to step it up a bit and we're going to make it a little sweet and sticky.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, because
How
I mean,
are we gonna do
why
that?
not? It's the weekend. You can get messy. You can chase your kids with a hose pipe, rinse them down. They're going to get, it's going to be everywhere,
You absolutely can, and I'm down for it.
Cool. So what I'm doing is, these are, like I said, these are roasted off in the oven now, so they're beautifully charred, beautifully cooked. What you do is, you can either do the step in the oven, or in the pan, or on the braai.
Okay.
We're going to glaze it now.
So
back in the oven, turn the temperature up to 200. Add your meat back in there, and you're going to like take a basting brush and brush the sweet and sticky marinade over there, over the coals the same. If you're doing it in a pan, get them in the pan, wait till they start talking.
They're talking.
They're talking.
Okay.
And then simply take the marinade, and I'm using the Woolies sweet and sticky.
Okay.
But you could use the smoky one as well. You can literally drink this. Just pop a straw in and go crazy. It's that good. It's that good. So get that nice and hot. You can see we've added no oil to that.
Yeah, that's
So if you're gonna have fat, go natural fat. Cool. A little bit of the glaze goes in. And you're gonna start tossing it. Like I know this part. We've been there, we know the flames already.
I know about the flames. Are you going to do some?
Nah, we're good.
Are we good? Okay. I was going to show you how not scared I am anymore. I was just going to stand here.
Okay, we'll make sure that we do the flames real soon so we can test you. So extra goes on there. What happens is the heat that's on there reduces the extra moisture. So this goes ridiculously sweet and sticky on there. It coats it. I mean, it gets in your fingers, it gets in your mouth, it gets everywhere. But that's the way you should be eating it.
Yeah.
Cool. So all you do is give it a few toss, like a little toss, a little more. And as you can see, that's sweet and sticky already. And that's good, that's done.
Amazing.
So I'm not done there. I'm gonna serve these with some sweet roasted rainbow carrots.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do some flatbreads and some hummus. So it's like all about using your hands and using your fingers.
Carrots and hummus, even when they're raw,
I know.
taste amazing.
I know, with a bit of squeeze of lemon over, done.
Okay, wonderful. Now for the ingredients and the recipe, SMS the keyword lamb to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50 and no free SMSs apply. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we chat to the Linga. You're with Afternoon Express. Welcome back to your favorite kitchen. Now we're going to make the accompaniment to our lamb, right?
Yes. Okay. But first, have you seen that lamb?
I see it.
Okay,
And there's more than enough lamb here.
And our crew have been drooling and waiting for the end of the show so they can...
I'm watching them.
But let's get on to it. So we're going to serve it with our slow roasted rainbow carrots. So I'm using the rainbow carrots from Woolies, and you can see what's amazing is like the funky colors.
Like a rainbow nation.
Yeah. So what I do is I keep the green parts on. I mean, there's no need to take it off. So that goes into the bowl.
And they're pretty. They make it just more
interesting.
It is.
And they got quite like crunchy and like sweet actually. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with actually taking it and eating it. Yeah. So a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Right.
And a little bit of salt. We got the salt over here. And so simple, it goes into the oven, and this is the trick. I do it at 160 for about, I'd say about 45 minutes.
Oh, so it's quite a slow
Yeah,
roast.
but I mean, you could do it at 180, then it'll take about half an hour. Done.
Right.
But there's something that happens when you slow roast the carrots. They become ridiculously sweet and soft and tender, almost as if you've confit them.
Wow.
So it's amazing, it's delicious.
Okay.
Cool, so they come out looking beautiful like this.
Like this, ta-da.
So all we have to do to finish it off is the fresh lemon, just somehow alive it. Like I said, there's that natural sweetness that comes out in it, and the lemon somehow just like elevates the flavor even more.
Okay.
So just a squeeze of lemon.
Oh, yummy.
And another sprinkling of salt.
I can't ignore the smell of them.
It's so good,
yeah,
eh? So I'm going to ask you just to pop that onto, you can actually just sprinkle them all over the plate. Go crazy. Just tip them out. So to go with that, I've got some hummus that I've just bought at Woolworths. And these are amazing because they're so good, like you said, with the carrots and the lamb. So just pop it open. And that goes in there.
Okay.
And it's not just one, I've got 3 tubs in there because we are hungry. So again, just another squeeze of lemon. I've missed on the side, but that's okay. And if you can pass me some spring onion and some parsley.
Okay. Here you go.
And I'm just going to tear the parsley over.
Right.
And do a fine slicing of just a little bit of spring onion, just to liven it again. We pop this on the side over here.
Okay.
And this onion this is optional, but it just adds a little more flavor to it. Just nice and finely slice it up and sprinkle it over. And that goes on the plate as well. But there's one more thing we're going to serve with this dish. That's going to be our flatbreads. So I've toasted these ones slightly, but if you want to do it at home, there's different ways to do it. You can either do it in a dry pan, in the oven, but I like doing it directly on a flame. So if you have a gas stove at home, just pop it on there for a little bit to get that nice smoky flavor in there.
Well.
Just keep an eye on it. Clear the kids out the kitchen.
Yes.
And just let it go. As you can see, it's that quick, and you get that beautiful char in it already.
Oh, that's lovely.
And that's all that you have to do. So keep an eye on it.
You can do that with flatbread.
I love it. I mean, it's amazing with anything and everything. So look at that, toasted and charred already.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna slice these up. I think let's do it in to 3. Let me see. Can I do this?
Yes. And
yes.
Like little quarters.
So keep it quite chunky. Don't cut them into small because then you're gonna struggle to actually get everything on the breads. This is the perfect size to pop some of the hummus on there, a bit of the carrot and some of the lamb, and you just fold it.
Wow.
So what do you think?
You're my hero.
Is this perfect for the weekend or not?
It's perfect. I can't even carry on with the show. I just want to eat. And remember, the keyword for this recipe is lamb. So SMS the keyword lamb to 33650. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs apply. And if you missed any of this amazing drama, then here's a quick recap.